Hello everybody, with this video you will learn the structure of if clauses type 2. At first I will show you some examples, then I will explain the general rule, and last but not least I will tell you the structure of if clauses type 2. So let's start with some examples. This is Mindy and this is Robert, and they are talking about their dreams and wishes. Mindy tells Robert she always wished to have a cat. But now that she found out that she's allergic to it, she can't have one. Robert tells Mindy, if you picked a dog, you could have a pet. I see you walking in the park almost every day. Wouldn't you enjoy it much more with a dog at your side? Mindy thinks Robert might be right. Mindy wonders about Robert's dream to learn how to play the piano. Robert regrets he found out that he is not talented enough for this instrument. Mindy suggests if you chose an instrument like the guitar, you would enjoy your music lessons. Robert likes this idea. Mindy wants to know about Robert's wish to travel to Australia. Robert tells her that it's a very expensive trip and this year he couldn't save a lot of money. Mindy explains, if you did not save any money, you could not visit Australia. Robert regrets that he couldn't save more money. Robert wonders whether Mindy is going to the university after summer. But she tells him that she's going on a trip around the world. Robert tells her if you did not travel the world first, you would miss the chance in life to find out what you really want to do. Mindy likes his way of thinking. Let's hope for Robert and Mindy that they will fulfill at least some of their dreams and wishes in life. And we will take a look at the general rule for if clauses type 2 now. If clauses type 2 are used for situations that probably will or cannot happen because a certain condition is not fulfilled. For instance, if I won $10 million in the lottery, I would do something good for the poor kids in the world. But unfortunately, I didn't win the lottery. Or another example, if I would be a great musician, I could give concerts all over the world. But I'm not a famous singer at all. Alright, now I will tell you the structure of if clauses type 2. If clauses type 2 always consist of two parts. It's the if clause itself and the main clause. In the if clause you use the simple past tense, and in the main clause you use would or could and the infinitive of a verb. Now let's check out our examples and we will have a closer look at the grammar. If you picked a dog, you could have a pet. In this sentence, you see that we use the verb picked in simple past tense in the if clause and the verbal construction could have in the main clause. Okay, and what about our second example? If you chose an instrument like the guitar, you would enjoy your music lessons. In this sentence, you see that we use the verb chose in the simple past tense in the if clause and the verbal construction would enjoy in the main clause. Alright, let's check out some negative statements. Therefore, we go to our third example. If you did not save more money, you would not visit Australia. In this sentence, you see that we use the verbal construction did not save in the simple past tense in the if clause and the verbal construction would not visit in the main clause. Alright, and now let's examine our last example. If you did not travel the world first, you would miss the chance to find out what you really want in life. In this sentence, you see that we use the verbal construction did not travel in simple past tense in the if clause and the verbal construction would miss in the main clause. So far, so good. In the end, I want to sum up the topic for you with a final example. The example is if you did not follow your dreams, you would not be happy with your life. The rule says if clauses type 2 are used for situations that probably will not or cannot happen because a certain condition is not fulfilled. The structure in an if clause type 2 tells us that two tenses are used. In the if clause, the simple past tense, and in the main clause, would or could and the infinitive of the verb. In this example, did not follow is the verbal construction in the if clause and therefore in simple past tense, and would not be the verbal construction in the main clause and therefore would plus the infinitive of the verb to be is used. Okay, that's it for today. I want to thank you for your attention. Please feel free to comment on this video and ask any further questions that you may have on the topic. Keep up the good work and follow your dreams in life.